Assassin's Creed Shadows is shaping up to be one of the most ambitious Assassin's Creed games in years. Dual protagonists, fully dynamic environments, a massive open world, and some of the most advanced stealth mechanics the series has ever seen. But Ubisoft isn't just focusing on making yet another Assassin's Creed game. They seem to be redefining the whole series this time. From samurai duels to actual real-time destruction, seasons, and base building, here's everything we know about Assassin's Creed Shadows before its launch. Shadows is a game where you can break through walls, manipulate actual shadows to hide your movement, and watch the world change with the seasons for the first time ever in the series. Snow, rain, and even the way light moves through the environment will affect your approach. And also for the first time in the series, Assassin's Creed is finally embracing feudal Japan. But before we break down the gameplay, let's talk about the setting and story. Set in the late 1500s, Assassin's Creed Shadows takes place in Japan's Sengoku period, an era of constant warfare and shifting alliances. Ubisoft has confirmed that the game will feature Kyoto, Osaka, Kobe, and the Iga province, all packed with historical landmarks, bustling cities, and sprawling countrysides. But instead of the classic assassin versus Templar narrative, this time we're stepping into the shoes of two very different warriors. This is the first Assassin's Creed game with a true dual protagonist system, allowing players to switch between Naoe, a shinobi assassin, and Yasuke, a legendary samurai based on a real-life African warrior who served under Oda Nobunaga. So if you love classic Assassin's Creed stealth gameplay, Naoe is your go-to. She's fast, she's agile, and specializes in silent assassinations, using something called a kusarigama for brutal takedowns and shurikens for ranged kills. She can also manipulate light and shadows, making hiding in darkness more effective than ever. On the other side, Yasuke is a warrior in full samurai armor, built for direct combat. His weapons include a katana, a kanabo, which is like a heavy war club, and even dual wielding options for some brutal executions. If you played Ghost of Tsushima and loved the one-on-one duels in that game, Yasuke's gameplay might be exactly what you're looking for. But what's even more exciting is how the environment reacts to your playstyle with both of these characters. And this is where Assassin's Creed Shadows really seems to be changing the game. For the first time in the series, environments are going to be destructible, meaning walls, doors, and even some parts of the world will react realistically to combat. As Yasuke, you can literally smash through weak walls to surprise enemies or create new paths during fights. And as Naoe, you'll need to stick to the shadows, but there's a twist. Assassin's Creed Shadows actually change based on the time of day and the lighting, meaning that your hiding spots won't always be the same. And at the same time, the seasons will progress over time, so in winter, lakes freeze over, allowing you to cross into areas that were inaccessible before. And in summertime, tall grass will grow, giving you new stealth opportunities. So every season changes how you move, fight, and hide. Stealth has always been a key part of Assassin's Creed, but Shadows takes it to another level, it seems like. Enemies now react a lot more intelligently to your actions. They can track footprints in the snow, they'll follow blood trails, and even use fire to flush you out of hiding spots. And traversal is also getting a major upgrade. Naoe has a grappling hook, which lets her move across rooftops fluidly, similar to games like Sekiro or Tenchu, while Yasuke relies on raw power and heavy armor to tank attacks. And for fans of Assassin's Creed RPG elements like the ones found in Odyssey or Origins or Valhalla, yes, there will be extensive gear customization, skill trees, and the ability to fine-tune your approach to combat and stealth. However, Assassin's Creed Shadows is also introducing something we've never seen at this level in the series before, which is a full-fledged base-building system. This isn't just a hub like in Valhalla where you pick up missions, it's a fully customizable hideout, where you construct buildings, upgrade the facilities, and recruit allies to expand your influence in the feudal Japan. And the customization goes beyond just aesthetics. you're actually choosing how your base functions. Do you want a blacksmith to upgrade your weapons? Well, you can build one. Do you need a training ground to level up recruits? That's an option too. There also seems to be an intelligent network, a medical center, and even specialized research facilities that provide unique upgrades depending on your playstyle. But there is a catch. It's not only about collecting resources and expanding for the sake of it. The hideout is actually a living space where your choices will have real impact. The stronger and the more advanced your base becomes, the more high profile you get, meaning more enemy forces, whether that's rival shinobi clans or samurai warlords, might take notice. So while it is tempting to build a massive stronghold, keeping a low profile might also be just as important. To expand, you'll need Mons, which is the in-game currency, earned by completing quests, assassinations, and doing various activities out in the world. Resources also play a role, forcing you to be strategic about managing what you build and when. Ubisoft describes this as a tactical layer to gameplay, giving you some control over how you establish your presence in Japan. I think it's a feature that adds a whole new depth to Assassin's Creed, letting you actually shape your world, not just exist in it. I'm someone who loves a base building mechanic if it's a good one, like in Fallout 4, or even in Valhalla. I really enjoyed upgrading the little Viking village, but in this case it seems to be much more intense, much more advanced. So whether you focus on crafting the ultimate warrior dojo, or like a hidden network of spies, or just a quiet refuge to evade detection, the hideout gives you control over your own version of the Assassin's Brotherhood. Ubisoft has also revealed its post-launch content strategy, starting with the first expansion called The Claws of Awaji, set to release later in 2025. This expansion apparently explores a new region, introduces new weapons and enemies, and adds over 10 hours of additional story content. However, Ubisoft is handling DLC differently this time. The Claws of Awaji won't be part of a traditional season pass, I think, but will be available through pre-orders of the actual game Shadows. What this means for the future of AC Shadows is unclear, but it looks like Ubisoft is experimenting with a new way of delivering their expansions. Assassin's Creed Shadows is shaping up to be one of the most ambitious AC games yet. Feudal Japan has been a fan-requested setting for over a decade, and Ubisoft is finally delivering on experience that combines the best of stealth, open-world exploration, and historical storytelling. And from all of the footage I've seen, from all of the footage I've shown here, and from the people that I've watched and listened to, it seems like they truly delivered this time. So the question really is, will this be the definitive Assassin's Creed experience, or will it somehow fall short of expectations? We're going to find out very soon. In the meantime, let me know in the comments, which feature are you most excited for? Are you looking forward to the dual protagonists, or the destructible environments, or any new stealth mechanics? I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to check out the Assassin's Creed videos that will be upcoming once the game releases, because I'm sure I'll be playing it for hundreds of hours. Thanks for watching, and take care.